Hello guys and welcome to another legendary stream right here on Twitch. Fonda, congratulations on being first in the chat. Slow, I guess, got first in the rewards, but I guess that you just didn't know. And hope you all are doing absolutely freaking fantastic on this beautiful weekend. It is Saturday again. It's time for my favorite stream, even though yesterday's stream was also insane, not gonna lie. And today we're gonna continue grinding Herdcraft for the world's first completion. We're gonna start off with zero cycle practice, tiny bit, and then it's time to tackle the blazes. It's gonna be a bit of a journey through the overworld, but it's actually not completely useless because we will have to get some mobs along the way. Crazy stuff happened. I mentioned it yesterday. I was speaking with DMX today. We kind of initially planned it for tomorrow, but he wanted to do it today. So I literally had like an hour plus call with DMX, who is a German streamer, and he is currently live to over 430 people. Thank you, Orange, for being here. Have an amazing lurk. I appreciate you tuning in. Hope you don't have to be amazing. I'm freaking excited for today. It's going to be a great freaking grind. It's going to be another stream where I can yap the heck out of it because it's a lot of grinds. But I want to do some testing as well. It's going to be good today. We'll have a lot of stuff planned that we're going to do. I'm sorry that there's a bit of a gap before we go back to the cheat inventory challenge, where we're currently doing a stack of heavy cores. We will get back to that. It's going to be awesome. But first, I want to, have the Herdcraft completion, because also that is going to be an amazing YouTube video for sure, because it's going to be quite an unknown version. So I think people will enjoy watching that as well, ultimately. So this is crazy. A small little flex, I guess. Before we get into things, I currently have DMX's stream, or Dima's stream, I guess for short, open here. And again, he is German, but since I'm from Austria, I do speak German natively. So I, of course, know the German content creator scene regardless. It's just not that big of a scene when it comes to speedrunning, right? So it's this guy, this freaking legend. He literally on nearly a daily basis plays with like the biggest Minecraft content creator in Germany. So he's really up there. And dude, I'm freaking VIP. No, this is awesome. Just because of how much I helped him today, he decided to make me VIP. This obviously is like 6 times, maybe even 10x, like the biggest stream that I'm freaking VIP in now. Like, wow, I did not expect that. I didn't like beg him for it or anything. I didn't even tell him at all. He was just so flabbergasted by how much I knew about the game and how much I knew about how to get here that, well, he rewarded me for it by making me VIP. This is obviously so amazing. I'm incredibly stoked. And you guys can see, he has it in his title. I know it's like in German, blah, blah, but he's trying out this new gridlock thing, which is basically, there's like an open beta for a lot of like content creators where you guys have surely seen this bingo where you have to get 13. Fulham, he's actually playing against Fulham right now, which I'm sure Funda, you know. And yeah, he's actually doing quite well. So I taught him a lot about this version. And he's literally planning on speedrunning how to get here after this. So that's also why I'm keeping the stream open in the first place, because he will go back before he's going to tackle all advancements on 26.1, the latest full release. He will actually freaking speedrun how to get here. And I gave him some specific tips for those. Like, obviously, he doesn't have to do a full beacon, all those shenanigans. And he might even go as far as creating his own Advancedly template, so his own Advancedly layout, just for that. We'll see. He'll definitely use Advancedly for the full run, depending on how quick things are. So this is pretty hype. It's pretty hype. Yeah, Lockout is pretty sick. We played it once, but now it will be official. So in like a month... Welcome in, okay, hope you're doing fantastic. So in like a month, this will basically be like Minecraft Ranked, but you can play Gridlock. And you can basically choose what goals you play. So it's like alternating you and the opponent's, like the other player. You alternately choose from like 2 options which goal you want to have on the board. So it's a pretty fun concept. So before the round starts, you can actually choose which goals should be on the board. And yeah, I just want to mention this because he is literally gonna speedrun 26.1 How to Get Here later, like specifically speedrunning just How to Get Here, which will be awesome. And once he got that done, he will like kind of the rest of that he will try and blindly do all advancements on 26.1. Obviously, I have taught him a few things, but besides that, he will try a few things blind. Yeah, and he freaking made me VIP. This is an insane flex, but I'm stoked. He is so excited about like all the How to Get Here stuff and all the new version AA stuff that like he was so excited throughout the entire call today. Like he is also for like I just gotta mention this as well for like how big of a content creator he is. Like sure, 400 viewers aren't crazy, but he is constantly playing with the biggest German content creators that sometimes have 30+K viewers. So he's a big figure. Period. He's a big figure. And so for me, like obviously this is a big flex, but for me this is just crazy. The problem is, of course, this is the German content creator scene, but this is still such a W for me. I'm so glad that he decided to hit me up, and I'm so glad he was so open to just learning everything. I threw so much information at him, but he was literally, he nailed How to Get Here first try. Literally in the call he did first try. It was so great. I just wanted to mention that. I'm definitely keeping his stream open. And I might show his stream here and there once he switches over. But yeah, for me, this is an absolute W. So cool. He's such an amazing person, so grounded for like the reach and size he has. Wow, I can't believe it. It's all because of the AA community. It's all because of the AA community. A lot of right decisions there. It's awesome. Also, speaking of AA, what you got? What you got? Welcome in SMC. Welcome. So I have a lot of it's gonna inspire make one. Oh my god! Yeah, shout out to Catherine. Shout out to Catherine who made those. That is awesome. That's freaking. Oh my god! Oh, that's so epic! You couldn't have done it better. You couldn't have done it better. You couldn't have. I didn't ask for this, by the way, guys. Advancedly and Notch Apple. Literally the 2 things that define my content. The 2 things that define my content. Because I have my entire hardcore / survival world project that is on YouTube and everything is so much about God apples. It's a lot of history behind that. And Advancedly, of course, my passion project. That is crazy. I'm gonna add that for Dogmaster as well. He has no choice. Oh my god. That is insane. To complete AA with Advancedly. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. I don't even know how you knew that. I don't even know how you decided to pick the notch. Because this actually goes way deeper. Because my long-term survival world only started because I had the idea of getting a stack of God apples. The project started before Ancient Cities were a thing, so it was way harder when it initially started. It obviously expanded quite a lot with like a stack of everything and stuff, which is the spirit of the project now. But holy cow! Because even speaking of the like 27-hour-ish speedrunning event that we did, the Great Minecraft Race, there I was also like I won the solo category, and they asked me for what they should put on the. Maybe I can show this real quick. Great Minecraft Race. Do we have the official website? Yeah, there we go. Because right here, on the official Great Minecraft Race website, here you see it. There's the Hall of Fame, and I was the 2026 solo winner. And I told the person behind these renders that, like, they asked me what they wanted, and I was like, yeah, I gotta have an Elytra. I gotta have an Elytra and the God Apple, because the God Apple is my staple. It's the item that defines my Minecraft career, besides like the Deep Set Emerald. Besides the Deep Set Emerald, the God Apple is the thing, right? And I just don't know how you knew that. I just don't know how you knew that. It's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yes, the German content creator will use Advancedly. This does depend though. I did get some insider information that I'm not allowed to share, but he might be playing on a server. So if for whatever reason he doesn't get like the How to Get Here speedruns in the next month, then there might be a chance, or like until June. If 26.2 comes out and he for whatever reason still doesn't have a completion on How to Get Here, which he's literally going to do today, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. But if for whatever reason 26.2 comes out and he decides to play with someone else, then he won't be able to use my tracker because it's going to be hosted on a server. Yeah, plus my totem is a God Apple too, because that's the entire logo of the challenge. Exactly. Which is just so crazy, Funda, that for whatever reason you had the correct, I don't know, the correct vibe to choose the God. It's crazy. Thank you so much, Shiki. Welcome in, by the way. No, that's so awesome. I don't know how you picked that up. But yeah, he will definitely use it. And it's going to be the first big step towards having Advancedly publicly exposed to the German content creator scene, which is awesome, which is very, very awesome. So yeah, it's been a great freaking day. It's been a great freaking day. I'm climbing the which on the German content creator scene with being VIP there now. It feels surreal. Which is weird because I'm a fully English content creator, but yeah. Of course, the call today was fully in German. He was so flabbergasted initially by my like Austrian accent, because it's like he's from Germany, and obviously I have a bit of more of an Austrian accent. But Dimiax actually used to stream in English as well back in the day. And for those who don't know, Dimiax was like very, very into speedrunning a couple of years ago. Even had a couple of world records. It's so crazy. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. It was awesome. What I found even crazier, like, he is a big figure, and he was so flexible with the schedule regardless. He literally delayed his stream just to freaking hop into call with me. Like, what? That's something I was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure he has time. But he was like the complete opposite, making sure I have time. Like, what? No, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Very, very grounded person, which, I don't know. He has all the reasons to not be for whatever reason. Well, obviously, it makes anyone a little less likable if they're a bit cocky, but he has reasons to not be as grounded, to be honest. It's crazy, though. Hard to understand? Yeah. I slip into a lot of, like, shh, instead of just, like, tss, which is more of, like, a, yeah. It's funny, though. It's adorable, I guess. Alright, let's do some small zero practice. Okay, 150 FPS. Good. So we're not running into any crashes there. One massive detail I actually forgot to mention. He had Advancedly installed before I even told him about it. Because I think he mentioned DBD, which, funnily enough, is actually the person behind this MCSR practice map. For whatever reason, this guy actually recommended Advancedly to him before I even knew about it all. Like, he had Advancedly installed before I even told him. So that's actually a detail I should have mentioned. It's kind of crazy. So yeah. No, things are going great. Towards the road of being a full-time content creator. This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, it only makes sense. Yeah, 100%. I have learned that technically AA tool is possible. For AA tool, it is possible to read the 26.1 file format if you do some bit of a trickery thing with the file path, the saves folder. You have to set it differently, but obviously it still misses an entire advancement. And speaking of Advancedly, and I guess I didn't really mention multiplayer stuff, but yeah, I'm making insane progress on Advancedly co-op. It's going to be huge, by the way. just to mention this briefly, I'll hope to go into the second round of testing next week. I'll have people testing on macOS, have people testing on Linux, and obviously on Windows I've been able to test myself. One thing that will be crazy with Advancedly that AA tool doesn't really do is, picture this. You have a person that hosts a LAN world, right? Like, if I open to LAN, I'm hosting that, and on the same network, people can join, blah, 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 right? So Advancedly allows you to basically, you have the host, everyone can join the same lobby as the host on Advancedly itself, and then you can either choose to obviously do a co-op speedrun, as we're used to in the speedrunning community, where some people do that advancement, some do this, blah, blah, blah. Everything is shared, and once all people have like the advancements combined, the run is done. You can do that, and that's a default behavior. But, and this is actually where it got a little tricky, but on Advancedly itself, once, there's still so much testing I need to do, but it's getting there. Once you have players connected through Advancedly, you'll be able to select the drop-down and choose between different players, and technically, you can isolate your progress from all other players. So even if you're on a server, you could still do your own all advancements run because it's fully isolated. You can choose whether you want to track progress combined with everyone else, or if you want to have your own progress despite being on a server. If that makes sense. So basically, technically, you could have like 4 people on a server, but each of them individually completes all the advancements. That is one button click and you can change it. Per user individually. It doesn't get better than this. It's going to be so huge. Because this basically solves a problem of like those casuals that kind of want to play on a server. You need to have connections to the host, but technically you can play your own run on a hosted server as long as the host hosts the lobby on Advancedly. But again, you can still do the exact same functionality with combined goals, which is the default. It will be huge. It will be huge. And not only will Advancedly like work through a public IP, but you could also go through a domain. So if you have a server that is already public with a different domain that's not the IP, like a web address, if you want to use that, you can. And AA tool, by the way, doesn't do that. Yeah, it's gonna be huge. There's still a lot of testing. I tested so much with my laptop and my main PC, and luckily I already have some volunteers that will help me on all the different platforms. And mind you, I am making sure that this works for all versions. So I'm fully focusing on legacy versions as well. So 1.0 through 1.6 or 1.6.4, all those versions will work. And every version that supports Hermes live tracking will also work. So this is actually the craziest thing ever, because so far, without Advancedly, people had to wait for 5 minutes. They had to wait for 5 minutes until the game automatically saves. So like if you open to LAN, you can't obviously just pause to make the game save. So you have to wait on the autosave every 5 minutes. And with Hermes, shout out Duncan, with Hermes, you actually have full live progress for everyone all the time. It is crazy. And you even have that live progress selective for the players depending on what view you're looking at. You can see the progress individually for other players. You can see them combined. You can see it for your own player. There's a full logic behind who can complete certain manual goals that you have to click on, and it's crazy. But I ran into so many issues. It's a lot that I had to learn, and it's been like 2.5 weeks already that I've been working on it, and I'm still not fully ready to give out the first like pre-releases for people to test. It's still very not fully completed yet, but we're still getting there. I'm probably gonna do more editing tomorrow because I really want to make progress on the video. I've been losing track of that a little bit, but on Monday I'm hopefully gonna be able to polish out the last few features, and then we'll go into testing. It's gonna be insane. Like literally every single goal type that Advancedly supports will be completely individual. If you want to have it that way. It is crazy. It is absolutely crazy. There's so much logic behind it. It's obviously hard to explain without showing now. But I will obviously make a full tutorial that outlines everything, how you connect, how you team up, how the different functionalities work. It's gonna be insane. There's so much coming. Oh my freaking god, it's gonna be huge. Yeah, Advancedly will take over the world. I'm sorry, but if CTM doesn't update, it's actually like the most classic, fine, I'll do it myself kind of moment, right? Like, oh my god. Wait, do I need to... I did add the emote. Why does it not show up though? Do I need to refresh somehow? I guess the in-stream chat doesn't know yet. I'm not sure if I can just refresh that from here. Bear with me, I'm quickly gonna change scenes. This might be weird now. Okay, I refreshed the chats. So maybe that's gonna do something. Yeah, I'll take some time. That is so freaking awesome, though. Holy, thank you again, Funda. You are, like, actually so legendary. I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. Thank you for putting in the effort. People will love this emote. I'm just gonna tell you right off the bat. You're absolutely goated. I can't believe what a gem of an emote this is now. Okay, I'm gonna go 91. Just so the same thing as before doesn't happen. Even though I would have had time to... You fly, you bosom! Okay, obviously I don't need to go all like super crazy on the 0 second warm up now. But it is something that I insist on keeping myself refreshed at least once a week. Because yeah, I only really play Minecraft once a week. Oh, which is why I always suck at the beginning. Why am I so far? Oh, we're too low, aren't we? No? How did that arrow not connect? Why are my arrows not releasing? Okay. The hell? Bum bum. But yeah, we will have speedruns again where, well, get to 0 cycle. Not today though. I hope we're gonna get to the dragon though. Ah, I couldn't place the block. I'm always sending a message and I'm like, yeah. I mean making them, but I rarely get ideas for them, so I was too excited to make one. Thank you so much. No, really. It goes such a long way. Because I recently, I mean, you know that. I recently updated some of my main channel emotes because I wanted people just have more that's like high quality. Oh! No, I'm way too low. Ah, that's way too early. I did a 55 in the second, okay. Yo, Dino, welcome in! You legend! You legend! I saw your name somewhere recently in a relatively big video. I don't remember what it was. You're goated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, God. Also, did you complete yesterday's game? Yes! Yes, I did! Oh my god. It took 5.5 hours. There was actually a second part, like a train combat thing. But I was ultimately able to skip most of it by just going into a car right away. So I figured that out relatively quickly. We finished Uncharted yesterday. Finally. But yeah, there was no achievement for it though. I didn't get an achievement for crushing difficulty, unfortunately. But I think there's just no achievement for that. But yes, we finished it. It was hell of a pain, but I'm so happy. It was so fun. Ah! It was so fun. And I'm glad I'm glad yesterday's stream did so well. Like, we had so many people sticking around. That makes me really happy, because usually Friday streams aren't that well received, which I understand because I play like a lot of random games. But I always try to add the spice that people are kind of looking for by kind of playing everything on the hardest difficulty, so you guys can see me suffer. Old Chopper was for sure a highlight. Oh yeah. I don't want to do that again though. And I still don't understand why the C4 like did not work at all. That was so weird. That was so weird. I'm glad, actually, that the rocket launcher shot that I whiffed didn't actually end up mattering. Because yeah, I was like thinking there for a second, that wasn't the same run. No, like, the run that actually, the attempt that worked had my rocket launcher whiff. I'm pretty sure about that. So I did do a bit of a mental reset. Oh god, I'm gonna pearl, like... Can I go there and, like, freaking bridge up? No! Alright, I'm gonna do, like, one more, then we're just ready. Why is it a 54? I hate that, because then the block that I place below me puts me one too high. And then I actually don't get there. Oh, frick! Like, then the pearl clip basically doesn't work. Oh, are you too low? Oh, you're not. That's surprising, actually. You're not dead? Are we for real? Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm sad I whiffed that one offset setup, but those are just hard, and I don't think offset setups are ones that I'm really gonna integrate in my runs anytime soon. Those are hard. Because for me, it's just still a gamble. I guess I just have to do them more explicitly, but for me, it's just a gamble on which side I freaking place the beds. But everything else is fine. Alright, let's go. Because this is what I like. Like, I just start every Saturday stream with a bit of zero cycle practice, and that way I just keep it consistent at a level that is sustainable to actually ultimately use in runs. Okay. It is time. Again, I don't have an explanation as of why I'm so hella addicted to this version. Because it's actually quite frustrating, but it's just so much fun. Just so much fun. I am so ready for Advancedly now. Time to put your amazing emote. There we go. You got it up. My beautiful April Fool's template. That's another, it's like a perfect example of what Advancedly stands for. Do your own speedrun. Like, who the hell cares about Herdcraft in the first place? But yeah, you can very much just use Advancedly and track everything you need. It's just great. So yeah, you guys can see the progress percentage is currently at 37%. We for sure are going to increase that today, because we will get some monsters cleared. We're going to have a lot of time to get stuff in the overworld done, because we need a lot of mobs. But the main focus is basically, I need to travel to the overworld equivalent of where the blaze spawner is, and then get a singular blaze rod and get a wither skeleton skull. I want to quickly do some testing. Where are we now? I need to figure something out. I'm quickly going to go into the test world, because I'm still a little confused with how the freaking duplication thing works. Because I wonder if that lava duplication setup that we made, if that setup is even necessary? Because somehow we got the chest into a bugged state. Here's my explanation. I mean, for everyone watching this on YouTube, you guys will know what's going on. Because we've been able to duplicate the contents of a chest by basically placing a chest next to it, removing all its contents, then have the empty chest be picked up by like the bugged chest, and then the contents of the chest we initially had placed is again there within the bugged chest. That's how we duplicate, right? But that wasn't the initial idea of the duplication. We happened to come across that by accident, right? And so now I'm a little unsure whether I needed that duplication, like that chest killing setup with the lava in the first place, or if it's actually possible to just do that chest thing right off the bat. So that's what I want to quickly test. Slash give it p chest, right? Slash give it p, I guess another chest. We need 2. This chest is going to be eaten, but I'm going to... Oh, I don't have the... I need to do a slash kill. I need to get my stuff back. Oh, I don't get my stuff. What? I need my... Okay, I'm going to start a new world real quick. Kind of broke this one. Okay. We're going to do slash give it p chest. Slash... We get an advancement for that. Give it p chest. Because this could be huge. Because my idea is, currently I'm facing the problem. I have to travel roughly 8,000 blocks in the world. We can't go through the nether, because apparently the nether crashes my game constantly, and I have to reset the nether on regular occasions. So I have to travel to the blaze spawner immediately. Because now I'm thinking, is there a way I can duplicate items without having to be at my duplication setup? Because obviously, if I get the blaze rod and the wither skeleton skull and I have to go all the way back, 8,000 blocks back to my duplication setup, I'd be fine doing that. But if we can